Preawakened and Awakening skills. I actually just recorded like a 20-minute video and I didn't have the mic unmuted, so we have to redo everything. And I'm going to briefly go through everything um, a little quicker than the previous video. So the three skills that I have right now: Fireball Explosion, Multiple Magic Arrows, Residual Lightning. There wasn't any other skills that I would personally put add-ons on. So these are the three skills that I would use, and I'm going to continue to use because it doesn't matter at this point because I'm mostly in Awakening for 95% of the time. For the skill add-on effects for Fireball Explosion, I went with the all defense and 15% of down smash hit for target. Now for PvE, you could use the all defense plus 15 and pair it with the accuracy. If you're looking for more PvP, I would definitely recommend the defense, I think either way, but then you can maybe replace the accuracy or keep the accuracy too for PvP or PvE, or for PvP drop the accuracy for movement speed debuff or casting or attack speed debuffs. Alright, that's what I would do. The multiple magic arrows, I have 5 PvP AP for 5 seconds and instantly recovering 3 mana or resources. So with this, if you want to go PvE, I would definitely pick up the 20 AP for attack against monsters, as well as the either defense for plus 10 or the instant recovery for the resource pool, so your mana. For PvP, I would recommend you pick up the PvP attack and all defense, or the PvP attack and something else that you might like better, like the cast speed might be nice, movement speed might be nice, especially when it comes to chasing down targets with a single target attack. So that's what I got for multiple magic arrows. Residual lightning, I have all movement speed plus 4 and instantly recovers 20 mana. Okay. For PvP, I would definitely swap it out for at least one of the add-ons for the 45 pain damage over 3 seconds for 12 seconds. And I'm pretty sure I would do cutting the 15 MP per 3 seconds for 15 seconds. So basically that's reducing the opponent's or the target's resource pool, which is really helpful. I know that I've been drained of my mana from being in sieges and trying to get away or trying to like heal. It really hurts and ends up killing you because you can't get away or defend yourself. As far as PvE goes, I would probably take the accuracy, and I would take probably the damage over time and or the 20 mana per hit. Alright. Alright, now in our Awakenings skill tree, 3 moves that I have are Aqua, Gel Explosion, Cataclysm, and Hellfire. So for Aqua, Gel Explosion, I did the 20 AP against mobs and the bleeding, okay? For PvP, most likely want the bleeding in there, okay? And probably instantly reducing the resource pool for your target. For PvE, absolutely want the 20 AP against monsters and the bleeding damage. Otherwise, if you're going strictly PvP, I would definitely recommend the bleed and resource reduction add-on. For Cataclysm, this is my pure defense, like defensive cast for add-ons. Gives me 10 defense and 5% evasion for 10 seconds. So the other skills in here, another bleed, but the thing with the dots, so the damage over times, for them to stack, they need to be different. They can't be all bleeds. So if you have 3 skills that say inflicts 42 bleed per 3 seconds, they're not going to stack. The only way you're going to get them to stack is if they're of different damage types or like a different element. So you can have like a burn, a poison, a bleed, a pain. I don't know what pain is. It's the first time I've ever seen it. So if you say you had those 3, you had a bleed, poison, and burn, those would all stack. So you'd see 3 dots, or yeah, 3 dots ticking away on the target if you got all 3 casts off. But not if they're the same type of damage. They'll overlap each other. So I basically, this is my defense move, because there isn't really great offensive add-ons for it. So I figured the evasion's huge, and defense is huge in PvP and PvE and PvP. So I mean, yeah, I mean I would definitely do that. If you selected a different skill and want to put the bleed in there because you already have defense or evasion on the other skill, feel free to do that. But with what I have set up, I already have bleed that's on the Aqua jail, so using it here would be pointless. So definitely these 2 are really strong. Now for the Hellfire, I have all crit rate for 10% for 9 seconds, and then poison damage over 18 seconds per 3 seconds, okay? So we'll take a look at the other options in here. Now for PvP, I mean, you could go with the PvP attack, and then I guess choose from either the crit rating or the poison damage if you were strictly going PvP. I'm not sure how often this 3% chance to freeze procs, but that could be good as well. PvE, I would absolutely go with the crit rate, and I would absolutely go with the poison damage. Makes the most sense. And then PvP, you got 3 choices, whatever combination of add-ons you want. The PvP attack with the poison damage or the critical rate. I mean, you can go casting speed and movement speed too. I'm not sure if they're that effective. I don't know if it's that important to have that over just having straight damage. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the add-ons. One last thing I want to go over is a lot of people choose the water sphere. I personally don't. I'm not sure if I don't like it, but I personally prefer to be casting skills that are going to keep me in super armor or have some type of frontal block. Water sphere makes you pretty vulnerable, and it's situational. Obviously it's from range, but in sieges and node wars, I always want to feel like I'm pretty tanky, so that's why I don't have it. But other than that, I mean, that's it. That's it for the add-on guide. Please feel free to subscribe, whisper me, come into the stream, ask questions, and if you got different skills, I can try to help you guys out with what add-ons to choose and what would be the best combination for the skills. Alright, thank you.